Show. My name is Katherine O'Shea. I am your host, and I'm so happy to join you today. Happy Wednesday for those in the United States. We're going to head into Thanksgiving Day tomorrow, keeping our hearts open for love and for gratitude. That's what really I've connected to that day for myself, is to really open my heart and offer more gratitude and love for everyone and everything I have in my life. And that includes our beloved animal companions. So today we're going to take a moment to really go deeper into our hearts and offer love and gratitude to our animal companions. And we are also going to do some self-healing. So this self-healing can apply not only to you, but also to your animal companions. And I'm going to teach you and show you how. Today, we're going to work on healing and transforming messages, emotions connected to anxiety and depression. So this is what I connected. I connected earlier before I came live and asked my guys, what will we do today in this show? How can I serve everyone in the highest way, including the animals and the people, because the people are also important. They go hand in hand. Usually I can tell something's happening for me before I actually experience it. I usually experience it through my beloved dog. I can see him going through it, and then I go, wait a minute, what's happening for me then? And usually it's actually very, very similar. He's kind of my mirror in that way. Dogs are beautiful that way. They like to serve us and to take on how we're feeling and what we're doing. And sometimes, like, if you have a dog who has anxiety, chances are that you also experience this also. So it's the holidays. No matter what your tradition is, we're coming upon a day where the holidays are everywhere. That energy's in the air, that frequency and vibration. And, there's a lot happening now because travel has shifted. The ways people are connecting to their families and gathering has shifted. And also, I realized that the holidays can also create a lot of stress for our animal companions. So I know that a lot of people go through anxiety and depression. Sometimes the holidays can bring up, in the Northern Hemisphere, it connects to winter. So it can bring up um, a lot of things that it gets darker earlier sometimes. It depends on where you are. A lot of things can start to happen, and the holidays can kind of remind us of who's not there with us anymore, or we can go through a grieving, or we can go through our anxiety and depression phases quite often, actually, especially if we're feeling alone and we're not feeling like we have the support that we might want in our lives. I just know that it's a very emotional time for a lot of people. So today we're going to start by connecting and healing and transforming messages, information, experiences, energy of anxiety and depression, to bring in that joy and to bring in that love and that peace. And it doesn't always just happen at once, but we're going to share some tools together that can help you, that you can be connecting to. And we're going to do this on the level of our heart and soul, this beautiful connection that we all share. And our pets are so good at showing us that this connection is so real and something that we can experience, because often we really experience this with them. And we want to have this experience shared through us to them as well. So we're going to work on doing that today. I'm going to do a healing demo. If I get some live people, please feel free to say hello, and let me know if you aren't able to comment. But if someone can comment and let me know that they're watching, then I know that it's all working. You could just say hi. That would be great. Okay. So we're going to start by connecting to our hearts. So those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Katherine. I'm just so happy to connect to all of you. I love animals. Hello. Okay, great. Thank you, Nikita. I'm looking forward to connecting to you very soon. Hi, Chloe. Good day from Australia. And Kate. Okay, welcome. Beautiful. Thank you. So today we're going to really use our heart. So I do animal communication. I'm an animal communication specialist. I've had a special way of connecting with animals my whole life, but kind of didn't really realize how special it was until I was on my own healing journey and started healing something that came forward in my physical health. I started studying Tao healing, using these self healing practices. Tao meaning the source, Tao meaning oneness, not the religious Tao. And I loved it because it honored everyone and everything. And you could just really connect to your heart and go deep in your self healing. Really, this message that you have the power to heal yourself and that together we can heal the world and we can heal each other and we can heal ourselves. So I started using these techniques. Some of them we'll go over today. We'll share. It'll be great. We'll experience them. We won't just go over them. And my health started transforming. I started feeling better. My need for medicine reduced, and my spiritual channels opened up in a powerful way that I had never experienced before. I was hearing animals in a beautiful way. I was receiving messages. I was seeing images in my third eye. And I continued just to move forward in really uplifting this ability, releasing negativities I had around it, really opening myself up to be of service with this connection and this communication. And it actually wasn't so easy because, well, in the way that I mean that is I didn't really connect with it right away, but everyone around me kept telling me. So I trusted and I went deeper in my heart. And as I started to transform more and more and really, release any blockages that I had, um, the communication started flowing in a really powerful way I'd never experienced. And I started noticing it with my own beloved doggy. And I started receiving information from him and messages and practicing communicating with him. And what I received was so helpful and very practical in my life, like who he wanted to stay with when I went on vacation, why he was pooping in the babysitter's home while I was away. He told me why. I would have never guessed it because they were taking him to go outside by himself and new dogs had come into the house. And I didn't know that, but he told me that. And so when I called her after she told me this was happening, she was kind of, she was upset and they were all stressed, obviously, because he would not be normally doing that. And I told her what he told me. I said, are there new dogs in the house? And she said, yes. And I said, are you taking him out to go outside by himself? And she said, yes. And I said, okay, well, just take him out with the other dogs and it should be no problem. Because it was an animal thing. He was instinctually trying to come up with where he fit in the order. And he wasn't able to do that because they weren't going to the bathroom together. It's very interesting. He even told me it's an animal thing. She did it and it changed right away, which saved weeks of everybody being stressed. So it's really amazing. I have so many stories. I've just really enjoyed over the last several years connecting to animals all over the world, offering communication and healing services as a practitioner. So as a Tao practitioner, I can create positive changes and shifts in you and your pet's life using the power of source, frequency, and vibration, love, information, consciousness, and more. And it's really the most profound thing about my life, other than the fact that my parents allowed me to come and be on this earth. Thank you, Mom and Dad. It really is such a deep, profound experience to be a Tao practitioner and animal communicator, and I'm so grateful. So let's do some of this together. So how I connect with the animals is that level that we were talking about, that level of heart and soul, a level that we may not always see, but that is definitely there. It's, have you ever called someone and they're like, I was just thinking about you? That's that level. There's millions of minutes. I mean, there's not millions, but there's lots of minutes in a day. We have millions of thoughts every day, and you happen to call someone right when they were thinking about you. Okay, coincidence, sure. I think it's a soul connection. You feel when someone's thinking about you. You have this way of we are all quantumly entangled, and we have this way of communicating that's so inherent to us, and we don't even know it. And animals are so cued into this because this is how they communicate. They don't use words like we do. They don't communicate in the same ways. They don't hug each other, right? Well, some of them do. So they communicate with the world through frequency and vibration. And this is why it's so profound to share Tao healing with the animals. It's absolutely amazing and so beautiful to hear their messages. So we're going to get to experience a little bit of both today. And I would invite you to just follow along. Okay. So first, we're going to connect to our hearts. We're going to visualize the light coming in, and we're going to connect to our animals, and we're going to invite them on the level of heart and soul to follow along in this practice with us and to join and share their messages. Okay. So I'm going to put one hand over my heart. You can do the same. And I'm going to put one on my lower abdomen. And I'm going to take some nice breaths because I've been talking quite a lot, quite quickly. And just ground into your breath. To help us to ground, we're going to gently bring our minds and our attention down to our lower abdomen. We're going to visualize a beautiful golden ball of light in this area. And we're going to put our hands there if you'd like as well. You can put one or both. I'm going to put both. So as you bring your attention down to your lower abdomen and you start to visualize the ball of light, you can visualize the light radiating into your lower abdomen in every direction, from the countless stars, planets, galaxies, the sun, the moon. And feel this connection. Connect to whatever you connect to in your heart as source. And if you don't know, that's okay too. Just connect to the light. And now we're going to connect to the love that we have for our beloved animal companions. And we're going to say hello. You can repeat after me if you'd like. This is the soul power. All of this I learned from a beautiful humanitarian and powerful healer. And I'm just so grateful for all these tools that I can't help but come on and share them with you because of the shifts they've created in my life. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of, and you can name your animal companions, and they can be ones that have crossed over. That's okay too. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. I invite you to please come and join us. Follow along the practices to receive the benefits, the rejuvenation, and the healing. Thank you. So now you're going to choose. You can choose for you and your dog and your animal. I say dog because I have a dog. If you have something that's disharmonious in your life, like if you have physical pain or emotional pain or a relationship you'd like to give more love to, we can say hello to it. And same for your animal. So we'll say, dear the soul of my shoulder, or you choose, my relationship with so-and-so, my emotional body, the emotion of anxiety. That's what we're focusing on today too. So if you have anxiety, you can say, Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of anxiety and depression, any messages of anxiety and depression. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal and transform yourself. Do a great job. Thank you. And now you can choose one for your pet. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of, name your pet, and name whatever you want to choose for them. Their hips, their anxiety. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal and transform yourself. Do a great job. Thank you. So just visualize the light in that area. And I'm going to chant greatest light, and we're going to visualize the light coming to that area. If it's emotional, you can visualize it in your heart center. If it's relationship, you can visualize in your heart center, or if you know where your first chakra is, you can visualize there too. Greatest light, greatest light, greatest light, greatest light, greatest light, greatest light, beautiful light, greatest light, greatest light, greatest light, greatest light, greatest light, greatest light. Greatest light heals me. Greatest light heals me. Greatest light heals me. Greatest light heals you. Greatest light heals you. Greatest light heals you. Greatest light, greatest light, greatest light, greatest light, greatest light heals us. He heals us. Greatest light heals us. greatest light, 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 greatest light. Beautiful. Continue to visualize the light radiating into your heart, radiating into your animal companion. And now we're going to layer it with another self-clearing technique. So we're going to offer some forgiveness and ask for some forgiveness. And we do this to help release negativity and raise our vibrational field so that we can be happier and healthier. So we're going to connect to this message of anxiety and depression, which I think is safe to say that it's possible everybody experiences this in some time in their life, or maybe you're around somebody who's experiencing it, or you're connecting to someone who does. It's so easy for those messages to be created in our heart, even when we're supporting someone else. So in order to keep our hearts cleared and uplifted, we can do this forgiveness practice to bring some more of that inner joy and inner peace so that we can show up in greater love. And sometimes it's instant, and sometimes, we go through the healing we need to go through. Sorry, I'm messing with my scarf because I love it. It's like my security blanket. I wear this almost all winter. Okay, as I connect to my own messages of anxiety. All right. So let us close our eyes, and we're going to visualize this beautiful light around our heart center or our heart. And then we're gently going to bring our attention back down to our lower abdomen. And we're just going to say, dear all souls, so dear everyone and everything who my ancestors may have hurt or harmed or created any negativity, any negative information, messages, energy, consciousness. For anyone in any lifetime, including for any time we have hurt another through our own anxiety or depression or affected another, or for anyone who we have created this for. We deeply and sincerely apologize, and we humbly ask for your forgiveness. And in order to receive your forgiveness, we will offer more love, more acts of kindness, more service. This can be in any form. Thank you. So take a moment to just receive this forgiveness. And remember, our pets are following along with us too. Oh, yes. Cool. And now we're going to forgive. So I forgive. I offer my unconditional forgiveness to anyone and anything who has created this negativity for me, related to anxiety, depression, in any way, in any lifetime. I forgive you unconditionally. And that includes yourself. So I forgive myself for any mistake I've made, including any mistake I've made related to my pet. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm going to make mistakes. I love myself and I forgive myself unconditionally. I forgive you. Beautiful light shines from your heart. You forgive me, receive the love and light. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Now I'm going to sing a song called Love, Peace, and Harmony. It's a beautiful mantra. It carries the source frequency of love, forgiveness, compassion, light, and the animals love it because, again, they communicate through this frequency and vibration. So you can just close your eyes and just visualize receiving the love, offering the love, and just be in this beautiful space together. And I'll sing it for you. You can sing along if you know the words. If you don't, it's super easy. You will learn it. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. Greatest forgiveness. Greatest love. Greatest light. And we can say how or a who or namaste. I say how with this practice. It means perfect. All is well. Get well. Lisa says, love, peace, harmony, heart, heart, heart. Yes, I agree. I love this song. If you haven't downloaded this song or played it for your pets, I highly recommend it. It's my go-to with the pets for sure. And I've watched my little Chihuahua transform with this song so amazingly. And he gets regular blessings and gets to communicate with me what he wants and everything. But the song on the regular is so powerful for him. He'll go and meditate. I just leave it playing in my house. You can go to Love Peace Harmony, lovepeaceharmony.org, and there's a place to download. It's a nonprofit organization. They offer lots of service in the world, and one of them is just spreading this song, and there's amazing stories on there. But you can download it, and you can also go to YouTube. The artist is Master Sha, S-H-A, and you can also find it, on iTunes, and it's everywhere. Try it out. Okay. So how do you all feel? Yes, you love it, especially in Hawaiian. Oh, shall I sing it in Hawaiian? It's beautiful in Hawaiian. I'll sing Love, Peace, Harmony in Hawaiian for everybody. Okay. So let's go into our self-love for a moment. Ah. Oh, good. Hi, Sadie. Alexia and Sadie are joining us. Beautiful, from Canada. And we have Lisa joining us from Hawaii. And we have Kate and Chloe joining us from Australia. And we have Nikita Charisma joining us from the UK. We are just all over the world right now. This is awesome. Okay, great. All right. So I'm going to sing Love, Peace, Harmony in Hawaiian because Lisa brought it up and I love singing it. So let's connect to our self-love, because I think part of nourishing our hearts and transforming and bringing love and light to any anxiety or depression we might be feeling, which is also right associated with our heart. Self-love is always a good thing to develop. So I want you to visualize the rainbow light. Visualize the rainbow light shining on your animal companion, and visualize both of you sitting on the beach of Hawaii or whatever magical place you like to go that brings your heart into this rainbow light and love. And I'm going to sing it in Hawaiian for you. Okay. So close your eyes and make a wish. Make a request. He aloha mai a'u. He aloha kako apa. He pili mai pu'uvai kako. Aloha maluhia lokahi. Aloha maluhia lokahi. How perfect. Beautiful. Hi, Naoki. Oh, so good to see you. Yes, love the vibes, the rainbow vibes. So check in with your heart and see how you feel. Meaning, like, energetically, or is there more peace in your heart? Do you feel any kind of shift? You may not. Both is perfect. And if you think back from the beginning when we started a half an hour ago to now, I could definitely feel this shift. Actually, I could feel it. For me, I'm very sensitive, so not everybody is, and that's okay. But I can feel it in my heart. It's like this. It feels brighter. I don't know how to explain that. Expanded. Yeah, I can feel just this beautiful sensation. So that's wonderful. So know that whatever you're experiencing, let us know if you experienced anything, if you experienced a shift. And whatever you're experiencing, our pets have the opportunity to experience this too when we gather and we do these beautiful techniques to self-heal. So we said hello and invited our animal companions to join and follow along. We said hello to whatever it is we want to heal and transform, and empowered it and gave it that positive message that you have the power to heal and transform. Then we brought in the light by singing Greatest Light. Light heals and prevents sickness. It transforms all aspects of life, and we brought in that source light. And then we did a forgiveness practice to help to release the negative information, to raise our vibrational field. We know that higher vibration of love and joy and health and happiness is a higher vibration. And so when we raise our vibration, when we let go of the negativity, we can be happier and healthier. And so we did that. And then we sang love, peace, and harmony and brought in that positive source frequency and vibration, created a field all over the world between Australia, Canada, the US, Hawaii, and the UK. So, yay, we did a great job. And it was only 35 minutes. So now we're going to get a little more into connecting to our pets and seeing what they need from us. So raise your hand if your pet experiences any kind of anxiety. Also a lot of I've been getting a lot of calls about animals transitioning, going back to crossing the rainbow bridge, going back to heaven, and sometimes they leave animals behind, and animals do go sort of through they do go through a grieving process, and sometimes this can also feel like a hard uh, experience for them, and they can feel a little sad or depressed. So the emotion of depression and anxiety is connected to the heart and the five elements of the Chinese nutrition, Chinese medicine and method and theory. And this is the heart. This is the fire element. It's connected to also joy and love. And it's also connected to your blood vessels and your small intestine and in summer, many aspects. And also this middle finger here. So every finger is connected to an element. And I just think it's so fascinating to think, we're not bento boxes. We're soup. We're a beautiful humanity soup. And we can raise the vibration and add better ingredients into our soup with these positive messages, frequency, and vibrations. So it's not to say that those emotions are negative or bad to have, right? They come up. This is part of our experience. But we also don't have to sit in them. They're also coming up to show us something, to teach us something, to bring us to a place of healing. And this is the same for our animal companions. So today, I'm going to connect. If anyone would like to ask for a message from their animal companion and how you can support them or what's happening for them, especially if it is related to anxiety, and it doesn't have to be. Put in your animal's name and what type of animal they are, so that I can offer a reading if you would like to. We're going to shift into the animal communication part of this session for just a little while, and then we're going to actually do some demos, so you'll get to experience the shift. And we're going to lucky person and their animal companion is going to receive a Tao Hands blessing, I believe. We're going with the flow. So I'll let you know when it's time to put your name in. You don't want to miss it. So go ahead and take a moment to invite some of your friends and family members. If you feel like they would want to receive a message from their animal companion or could benefit from this in any way, take a moment to share so that we can serve all the animals that we can. Okay, great. So Nikita says, Naoki has gotten anxiety from the fox outside at night and also a big dog gentle attack. Okay, and fireworks. Wow. But also my fiance has moved near us, so it's made him happier too. Good. Yeah, see that love. The love can heal anything, even anxiety. And this is why our animal companions are, our best friends. There's a reason they call man's best friend, right? Would love a message from Naoki to my fiance. Um, Please forgive me if I'm not saying your fiance's name right. Viral? And me, and how it can help his anxiety. Perfect. And then, Boo Boo. Yep. Okay. And Wally. Great. Okay. So let's do some messages. So we're going to start. I think we'll start with Nikita, and then we'll go to Boo Boo. So let's just see what Naoki has to say. And then, we might be hearing more from Naoki soon, hopefully. If anyone would like to be a guest on my show, you can send me an email and apply to be a guest, and we can do a live demonstration and more. We'll have lots of fun. So here's my email. Go ahead and shoot me an email. Write down my email address. You can send it to me later, and we'll move into the messages. Okay, so let's connect to Naoki. Remember, we're connecting to Naoki on the level of heart and soul. So even though he's in the UK, we can still connect to him. And there's no space and no time in this connection. So let's all receive this message from this beloved one. You can close your eyes. And the way that they share the messages through my spiritual channels is by connecting on heart and soul. They like to show me images or give me a knowing. Sometimes I hear or see words, and they also like to use my voice to share their frequency and vibration and their message. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes and get into a space to receive the message and do the very best that I can. And if you hear something that doesn't resonate with you, my advice would be to just to let it go. And because this is what I have found after years of doing this, at first I was like, am I giving the wrong message? Because people may not connect to a piece of it. But no, actually what happens is when they have their chance to communicate, they're going to communicate. And I noticed that people connect to the messages like months and weeks and even a year later. Like, oh, I know what that meant now. So just trust that whenever it needs to come back to you, it will, and that they're just sharing their love, and just really intentionally connect to whatever you connect to. Okay, beautiful. All right. Yay, Nikita. I would love to have Nikita and beloved Naoki on the show, and also Lisa, any of you. Please apply. Send me an email. Thank you. Especially if your animal companion needs help. Or you want to learn more about your connection. Let's do a live reading. That would be so cool. All right. So let's do a live reading now for beloved Naoki. So Nikita, just connect to your special precious one. So everybody give Naoki love. Dear Naoki, we love you so much. We honor and appreciate you. We would love to hear your message. Thank you. How, dearest one, this is your son, Naoki. I love you very much. I am so happy that we have found the perfect partner for both of us to create our family even more. Please help me to do forgiveness practice with the animal who I was scared by, both the dog and the fox. There is also a neighborhood cat who I need more harmony with. It is not a connection that you can visibly see, but it is on the soul level, and we are nearby each other. Please help me to clear the negativities in these relationships. I have learned my lessons and would like to release this fear and anxiety. Please offer me blessings with your Tao hands and more to transform my relationships with these animals. I am excited for everything that is happening in our lives. I also need relaxation time. I want to be with you everywhere, but some downtime alone is also helpful for me, even if it's only 20 minutes or an hour. I can go from happy to overexcited very easily. It is better for me to stay balanced. How beautiful. Did you just get Naoki? Does he have a water fountain? He was showing me a water fountain. And how sweet. Now I know Nikita is a practitioner, Tao Hands practitioner, so she can offer him blessings, which is perfect. And she can guide him in forgiveness, much like we did earlier today. You can use forgiveness practice for a relationship too. Dear the soul of the dog who had the gentle attack with Naoki, love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Dear the cat who lives nearby, who Naoki has disharmony with. And dear the fox, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please come and do this forgiveness practice with us. We deeply apologize for any hurt or harm, right? And you have Naoki follow along just like we did earlier, and you help him to clear. Oh, he loves drinking people's water fountains. That's so funny. I saw him drinking out of a water fountain and he was really having a good time. Yes, thank you so much. That's great. My pleasure. Okay, so now we're going to move on to offer a message from Boo Boo. She's lost a lot of weight. Okay. So close our eyes and connect to Boo Boo. I know Boo Boo's a cat because I've spent time with Boo Boo. Dearest ones, this is Boo Boo. I am not only here to offer a message of why I have lost weight, but also to offer messages of gratitude and love to my beloved Mom Lisa. I feel so grateful to be with you, and I'm sorry for any negativity or challenge I create, including worry. I do not want you to worry about me. I take responsibility for all the lessons I need to learn. I am a bit stressed. The noise is a little stressful for me, and my mind is very active. The anxiety and overactive mind often keeps me from having an appetite or wanting to eat. When I do eat, I'm not absorbing the minerals that I need in the way exactly that I need it. So it's as if it goes right through me, which you have even said before. Okay, so I'm going to offer Boo Boo a blessing. She's going to be the demo. I usually do it by picking a number, but Heaven's guidance is very clear to offer Boo Boo a blessing. And Lisa, just say yes that you agree. I know that you do. we're going to offer a blessing. And we'll send the splash out to Naoki and Sadie and Wally and Pudding and Chloe, what's your other cat's name? Pudding and is it Muffin? Something cute. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is going to be an example of a Dow Hands blessing, and I'm also going to offer it to Lisa. Lisa, are you experiencing anxiety at this time? And if you are, or it can also be overexcitement. That's also the same element. It's related to the heart. Overexcitement, depression, and anxiety are the same element. So if you are, let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least, 10 being the most, where your anxiety is at this time. So give us that number. Just kind of check in with yourself. It might be lower than it was in the beginning of the session. That would be great. And we'll see if we can get it even lower. And just be honest. Yeah. So let us know on a scale of 1 to 10. And then everybody else stick around. Don't go anywhere because you're going to receive the splash and you want the splash. So what happens is this beautiful transmission called Dow Hands is going to turn on and it's going to radiate its field of source love, forgiveness, compassion, and light, and like a special light and love, a frequency and vibrational field formula to Lisa and to Boo Boo to help to heal and transform the overexcitement, what Boo Boo was saying, and the anxiety. Okay, so Lisa, let us know on a scale of 1 to 10 and check in with yourself. So she said, I've been practicing self-love and swimming, so manageable. I'll say a 5. Okay, great. 5 is still pretty, that's halfway between 10. So, and yes, listening to you as always activates my parasympathetic nervous system. Oh, it's the frequency and vibration of everything we're doing as well. Yeah. Okay. So this is what happens when you carry this transmission, honestly. I wish everybody could become a Dow Hands practitioner. Yeah, you can. Oh, I love you too. So close your eyes, Lisa, relax. And everybody can do this part. We're going to do what we did in the beginning. We're going to do the say hello. So everybody can repeat after me, and our animals are still following along. So, dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of the condition of anxiety, depression, or over. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal and transform yourself to love and joy. Do a great job. Thank you. Okay, so everybody close your eyes and check in with yourself. Maybe give yourself a number where you're at. Okay. Okay. This will be a silent blessing. I might sing Love, Peace, Harmony in Hawaiian if I make a noise. So blessing for Lisa and Boo Boo. So everybody relax and enjoy. Close your eyes. As appropriate. Blessing start. Aloha mai iau. Aloha kako apau. E pili mai pu'uwai Aloha. Maruhia. Lokahi. Aloha. Maruhia. Lokahi. Blessing continues silently. Such an immense amount of love and light pouring into Lisa from her crown, illuminating her body. I see just these negative messages like strings just being pulled out of your heart. And I see for Boo actually, this blessing is really going to the small intestine, which is also related to the heart, associated to the same element as the emotions of overexcitement. And it's like a ball of yarn, so it's being like loosened up, and the light is coming in, and the nectars is kind of like lubricating and softening. And it's almost like everything was in like a cramp, like a contraction for her. And so it's slowly kind of opening up and letting go. We'll do a couple more minutes of the blessing. How. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, love you, love you, love you. So, Lisa, let us know what your number is at now. Congratulations. You know, I got a message. I don't usually do this. But I got a message to make the announcement because I saw some beloved ones. There's some sadness coming up, really connected to grief, some anxieties, some depressions. It's all really connected for this beloved one. And there may be some of you that are going through these emotional levels as well. So I really don't ever do this. But, you know, we just do what we're guided to do. So I would like to offer this blessing to anyone. If you would like to receive it now, or you can also receive it later. And let me just double check. Always better. Oh, good. Can you give us a number, Lisa? Can you check in? And just be honest. It's okay. Sometimes it takes a minute. Okay. Okay. Well, wow. If anyone would like to receive this now, you can receive this blessing for only $15. I am putting my PayPal information, my link. I think that's it. Yep. It says Soul Art Cafe. That's the name of my other business. So if you want to receive this now, it's a 4. Okay, well, went down one notch. All right. And how do you feel in your back, in your area? Yeah, let us know. So if anyone wants to receive this right now, you could just send the $15 um, love offering. Normally, these blessings are much higher honor fee than $15. So I'm just following guidance. Guidance said to offer it for this live. If you're watching this recording and you decide you want to also receive it, you can reach out to me. Um, but if you're watching live and you want to receive this blessing now, you can just let me know and I'll give it to you right now. And you can just PayPal me the $15 US. So just opening that up for everybody. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody. Thank you, Lisa. So continue to receive the love and light in your heart to add more and more transformation. Lisa said me, you just received it, Lisa. You want another you want another blessing. She said, I saw balloons floating away. The strings have untangled from my heart. Yeah. Lisa, just clarify if you're wanting the blessing to honor the $15. And I just checked and I can send you another blessing. It would help. In the meantime, the forgiveness piece is really important. I feel like when we do our part and we don't know really what we create for each other all the time, we certainly don't mean to, right? And if we do, we're just acting from our own imbalance in our heart, and that's okay. Okay, Lisa wants to. Okay. All right, great. We'll offer it to you. You could also, Lisa, you could get this for Lolly also. Yeah. I can offer it to you for grief. Yeah. Let's check and see. I'm still getting for the heart for anxiety. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? I'll give you just a minute to respond. No pressure. But whenever I get guidance, I just go with it. And if you want to get for Lolly, I'm getting worry for her. Yeah, to transform that is connected to the earth element. And the balanced emotion is compassion and love. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to offer a blessing to Lisa, and I think I'm also going to do Lolly. Okay. So everybody can receive the splash. I'm just going to check and make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay. All right, so just close your eyes. Okay. So blessings for Lisa and Lolly. Start. He aloha mai hiau. He aloha kako kako. Aloha maruhia lokahi. Aloha maruhia lokahi. Lisa, I see your mother coming to you actually, bringing you a beautiful lei of flowers. They look like orchids to me. There's like pink and red ones, and maybe like 2 white ones. E aloha mai iau. E aloha kako apau. E pili mai pu'uwai kako. Aloha maruhia lokahi. Aloha maruhia lokahi. Aloha. 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 Blessing continues, and everybody just enjoy this field of love and light that's coming through the transmissions of source, frequency, and vibration. And for both Lisa and Lolly, I just see the showering of light down upon both of you. And it's almost as if there's like this tangling of cords connected to the spleen of Lolly, which is associated with the same element as worry and compassion. Many responsibilities she has taken on very young in her life in the form of worry. She's releasing these messages as the light and the beautiful golden nectar shine in and nourish her spleen and her stomach, creating a boost in her energy a rejuvenation. For now, her energetic resources can be distributed more balanced. And for Lisa, I see you, there's part of you that's releasing the hardness, a level of it. It's like, it has to be so hard all the time. It's like, whew, I just see some of that just being let go. You know, if we crack the window open to the ease, to the love, to the flow, it can make a huge difference. And when we're in anxiety, it can be difficult to do that. Or experiencing any emotional imbalance. I see specifically releasing some negative things that you may have been told as a child by, your mother, parents, and really allowing their love to actually come in a different way. And your 10-year-old self is receiving lots of healing and love. How, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, that was unexpected and very beautiful. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing that with us and for the opportunity to do that. I knew when I got the message to offer it right away at such a low honor fee that there was a reason. And oh, I feel very moved also. Did anyone else feel moved? Did anyone else have an experience? Let us know. You can tell I feel very calm. I was very excited earlier. I'm still excited, but my expression of it is very balanced. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So some of those, Lisa says, I have blocks to allowing my mother in. I think many of us can relate. And I see some of those have been removed and loosened. And it's that piece where the love comes in, the joy comes in, so you don't feel like you need the same emotional protection. There's a grounding also that's present with you in your heart, with yourself. Yeah. Thank you for sharing with us, Lisa. That's really special. So Lisa says she had built walls against her memory. Yeah, I know her. Your mom has passed away, Lisa, I think. Yeah, that's easy to do. I think many of us can relate to that. So I see that as softened. That connection is opening up. And yeah, I feel like you received this blessing because you're ready. So she's saying it's been suggested to her to connect with her mom, but she felt resistant. She's resisted it. Yeah. Yeah. Because it can be painful. But when we can receive the support of the blessings and the Tao and the source, love and light, and it can help us to uplift, it can make such a difference. So now you might be surprised what you experience connecting to your mom. And just do it with love and light. And let me know how I can support you in that also, Lisa. I love you. Oh, beautiful. And she said she made leis. Oh, That's a big part of my memory of her. Beautiful. Yeah, it was so beautiful. It was or I don't do they make leis out of orchids? I guess they must. Sorry, my ignorance. I know I lived in Hawaii, but I'm not Hawaiian, so I don't know. Yeah. Um, so I saw her making this with such beautiful flowers, beautiful pink, red, and then a couple white, 3 white ones. I think I might have said 2 before, but it was 3. And her daughter Lolly's been dealing with responsibility she's taken on. It's hit her tummy. Yeah, that's where. So I did see the orchids though, yeah. But that's the the organs that was associated with that element, earth element, which is associated with worry, is the stomach and the spleen. So when people say, "Oh, I'm worried sick," yeah, it's a real thing. Your tummy. Yep. Yep. And I believe it's your digestive system. I think I'm right on that. But yeah. Oh. Well, thank you so much, everyone. And everybody give Lisa lots of love for her sharing her heart with us and being vulnerable. And we really appreciate you. And we're sending you lots of love. Thanks for bringing the aloha, the rainbow, the presence of the Hawaiian Islands to our time together today. Sending everyone lots of love along with your animal companions. Join me next Wednesday, every Wednesday. I really want to get this show going so that a lot of people can join and receive the benefits for their animals. We're going to do more demos. Again, if you want to apply to be on my show, you most definitely can. You send me an email to this email right here, Soul Light. It has 2 L's, pet service. Oh, that's not right, actually. That's right. soullightpetservices@gmail.com. There's an S in the services. There. Send me an email. You can also check me out if you want to book a session with me. I'm happy to serve you. The sessions include communication, a blessing, all kinds of things. It's a consultation as well. I teach you things, the information that comes through is so amazing. I say I teach you things, but really it's all heaven doing it. I can't really take any of the credit for any of this. I'm just the vehicle and I'm so happy to be. So here's my website here. So thank you all for joining me so much, sending you and your loved ones lots of love, lots of light. And for those of you for everyone, but for those of you in the United States, happy Thanksgiving. Connect to those messages of gratitude. I was kind of reflecting on what I'm going to do tomorrow, and I am going to do a deep forgiveness practice to all the ancestors of the land, of this nation, and really go deep into bringing more harmony to that on the soul level. So I love all of you. Maybe I'll go live. You can join me. We'll see you. Join me Friday for Forgiveness Fridays to help heal and transform and do some deeper self-clearing on your pet and you. And join me next Wednesday as well. Bye-bye, everyone.